Hey guys, the beard is gone. Not gone. We still have some remnants, but similar to remnants, we're talking about my supercoach team because, mate, I have no idea what I'm doing this week. Apologies for the video coming out so bloody late, but I've just been a bit stumped in terms of what to do. I always try and come into these videos being like, hey, I'm going to have a plan. Let's make things happen. Going to grab this player, blah, 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 blah. I just can't figure it out. Do I upgrade? Do I not upgrade? I've got a couple of players that need to go, and maybe that is the way to go with the team. There's some talkings that Campbell Green might not be playing this week too, so there goes the cash gen. It's going to be a fun episode. Bit of a quick one. We do have the drive home later today, and with team sheets coming out, it should mean that, hey, I'll be able to figure out a few more things. But wanted to pop this out for you guys, owe you guys a team review for round 12. Here we go. Here we go. This week, we scored 1877. Very, very happy with that. Ended up going up some ranks. So now rank 316. So not too bad there. There was periods of time, though, during the weekend's games, especially before Max Gorn dropped to 110. Bloody hell, captaincy's a pain in the butt. Before he dropped to 110, I was projected 2100-ish. So could have gone a lot better. It happens. Very, very happy. The team value, as always, is just the real killer for us. And it's making me have some real hard conversations with myself in terms of what am I going to do with the team? What's happening? What's going on? Let's check out the side. We did go Zorko into Max Gorn. I didn't make the mistake, but I kind of made the mistake of not. I've never captained a Thursday player. Finally captained a Thursday player, and it just didn't work out. So it happens, unfortunately. Zorko 66 into Max Gorn 110. Now, in hindsight, it's not the worst thing in the world. I have one. No one's going to captain Jordan Clark. So 1, 2, 3 players that are above him. Jordan Dawson a tiny bit. So and Whitfield as well. So it's not the end of the world. It's not great though. So Whitfield 116, nice. Seemed to be playing a bit more half back, which is what we want to see. 66 from Zorko, we don't talk about that. Clark 143. I don't think anyone would have predicted this, but Freo actually had a really good game, and Clark went big. Same with Brayshaw, same with our boy Shy Bolton as well. So yeah, not too bad there. Max Holmes, who we did bring in last week alongside Nazaya, hundreds from both. Nazaya with the 70-point half after almost getting knocked out. So pretty happy with that. Josh Dacos, the bane of my existence. There's always one of these players. And I'm almost considering trading him out this week. It's just one of these players that just burns your bubble so much. Carroll and Saad didn't play. Continuing the trend of the bench players no longer playing. Hustwaite hasn't been named this week either. So that's a bit rough. If I don't make any trades, potentially I could go into this Thursday and just not have any players, which could be fun. Brayshaw 123, Jordan Dawson 112. The rest of the midfield, pretty average. Nick Dacos, nice to see him bounce back. Chera obviously didn't play. Levi Ashcroft with the 59, he got subbed. It does not look good for Mr. Ashcroft, and it does not look good for us in Supercoach land either. I'm effectively 1, 2, 3, 3.5, 4 primos down. Let's say 3. I don't think we're getting to 23 primos this year, which is unfortunate. 3 primos down. It's making life really tough with the likes of Levi Ashcroft, Flynn, and a few others not doing so well. Lindsay 59, whatever. Cherry obviously didn't play. We've sort of talked about Max Gorn with the 110. Bailey Smith, Mr. Knee Jabs or leg shin jabs, really. Start calling him shin jabs. 129 there. Petrarca 88. Okay, Rankin stinks. Everyone's got him though. So with the 62, Bolton, cool, and then the rest of the guys playing. So yeah, it's a rough week. It's a rough week. I can do a couple of things. It's a toss-up at the moment between prioritizing cash gen in terms of getting someone like a peddler in or potentially upgrading a bit of the team. I think Arthur Clark from Essendon is the one that I want in my side for this week as a downgrade option. Spoken a lot about players potentially coming back. Spoken a lot about players doing a few different things. Cool. So it's more just about what I really want to do. Now, if I look at money wise, I can do a few different things. If I go Lindsay Ashcroft, Flynn out, so it's more just looking at break evens right now. So break evens, there's two things to consider when upgrading my side this way. And hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get two primos out of this. We'll see. We'll see with some talking and whatnot right now. But it's more about round 16, which is a real pain. If I cancel this, and I'll show you guys my team for right now. So round 13, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. If everyone plays, I've got 19. We can take that, right? I don't think the bench will play. Potentially Carroll comes in, and then I've got 20. Okay. Round 14, Dacos, Nick Dacos, Gray. Cool. If everyone else plays, I've got 19, 20 again, so it's fine. Similar thing with round 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Okay. Lindsay's probably out this week, potentially, hopefully for some round 12 players. It's doable, right? The big thing for myself at the moment is round 16. If I look at my team, half the good side's out. So I've got 3 guys guaranteed in the back line out, 2 guys in the midfield, and then 1 forward. So this is the week that really hurts. And Essendon play. And we spoke about it on stream a lot, spoken about it just in general. Round 16, a lot of people had trouble with round 13. I 100% have trouble with round 16. That is my pain. That is my bane of my existence. Because all of the upgrade targets, the rookie coverage, as people say, rookie coverage, it all exists in this round. All of the Essendon players you bring in, a lot of the good trade targets as well, guys like Jai Caldwell potentially into your side, they all play this round. Like it's really tough to try and figure out what to do. Now, someone like a Peddler doesn't, which could be the way to go, but we'll just see what happens. Just kind of my thought process at the moment. Hopefully your guys' teams, are in a better situation than mine, and hopefully you guys had a good weekend as well. So trying to maximize the amount of trades for upgrades in the team, I probably have to go like 2 really cheap players, which isn't great, but it happens. So let's pretend we've got these 3 players ready to go. They have to get traded out. Cheapest guy should be named this week is Clark. Let's chuck him in there. Cool. All right. Clark, we'll figure that out later. So I've got 991 to spend, and it's not a lot of money, which is the biggest issue. There's not a lot of players here that I can really go for that are going to help quite a lot. I could go a little bit tricky. Let's say I really like Caldwell at the moment. So let's pretend I go someone like a Caldwell. Who can I get? So he would, similar to a Bolton, he would be someone that potentially I'm just looking to swap in a couple of weeks. Even if I say, let's grab a keeper at 551k in the midfield, and then in 2 weeks, Caldwell is going to become Butters. That would leave me with 1 spot left to fill in the team, which hopefully I can do with a Carroll, some extra money off some of these players, and then a Gray if he keeps his spot. Cool. Let's hypothetical that. Who can I get for 551k this week that will help? Let's have a look. Is there anyone? Players I can afford. There's not a lot, which is the tough bit. I could go Caleb Sarong, but it's a bit late, and I want someone that's playing this week. I could go someone like a Tuke Miller. We could be a bit cheeky and grab someone like a Matt Rowell, potentially a Connor Rosie if we want to flip things through here. We'll talk a little bit more about it on stream and whatnot. But we're not in the pits, but it really does feel like it. We just need a couple of these guys to appreciate in cash. 9 trades left, 1 spot on field plus a flex. It's not the end of the world, especially with someone like a Horn Francis dropping in cash like horrendously. We just need rookies that are playing, which is the biggest thing for us. Carroll, if he holds his price, that's 80k or 90k if we go down to a McCarthy. Unfortunately, he's not named this week, which really sucks. That's 90k plus a grey. That's already equaling what, 270-ish, and then we just make up like 130k. So it might be 4 rookies into a Horn Francis, for example, but we can do it. It's not a problem. Yeah, and then it's kind of just figuring out, what do I do? I would love a Sinclair, even if I did a day cost to there and then grabbed like a defender, it could work out well. Potentially, this is the week where we say Connor Rosie back into the team, cool, and just ride that way for the rest of the season. And obviously, we're flipping Jai Caldwell on his buy if he makes us a bit of money. There are a couple of options, and then this is why I love doing this with the stream with you guys, because I'm figuring out stuff as we go, which works out really well. Fixturing wise, it all kind of depends on that a little bit. So, yeah, hypothetically, let's just make a trade so we know what we're doing. I would love an Anderson. Let's say Matt Rao into the team. Can I do something? Let's say Clark goes out. If I be cheeky and grab McCarthy, I don't think I can actually do anything differently with the team. He's not playing this week, which sucks. But I don't even think I can get anything with this amount of money either way. Like, I've got Dunkley already. I've got Dacos. George Hewitt, potentially. I could flip up to a George Hewitt. Gives me a little bit of money. But there's not really a lot. There's not a lot on offer. Like, what's his break even? 150. Cool. He's not going to make that. What is someone like a Connor Rosie? 551. So Connor Rosie break even. Let's have a sneaky look. 131 against GWS. So it's more just matchups than anything else. If I decided to say, cool, no McCarthy, let's go Clark, at least get us a cash gen player. I was having a look at this, fellas, but I don't think it's the right play. I was looking at, but I'm tanking all of my cash gen if I do this. I don't have enough money to do anything, and I want Bonton Smelly. So it makes things really tough. It makes me so sad. So let's pretend, how much money do we have left? If I was to go someone like a Kennedy, bit of a pod in the forward line. I like the play at whatever. What can I do with 500k? It doesn't give me much in terms of options again. And that's probably the biggest issue with this at the moment, is that we just don't have enough options. So, yeah, looking for a good keeper midfielder at just under 500k. It is rough, but I'll play around with the team. Spoken with you guys today. It has given me a few different ideas, making sure that just trying to navigate round 16. But if that means I get a Caldwell in a couple of weeks, I'll go down to 4 trades or something and trade him out. Just how it goes. I need some cash gen, and he's looking good, and Essendon's midfield, love him in there. Guys, let me know how you guys went this week. Apologies again for the late team review. Did have some family things happening. Let me know in the comments. Big J, mate, this beard. Come back, beard. I miss you already. Let me know down below. We'll see you guys for the drive home at 5:30. As always, Joe and myself there. And should be a fun week. Just trying to figure out who's named, who's not. Navigate the buys a little bit and enjoy Supercoach. Because here at the Centre Bounce, we do the hard work so you guys don't have to. Have a great day. Bye for now.